Today I'm going to show you how to use a parallel glider, also known as a rolling ruler, in order to create slant guidelines for your calligraphy. Now the very first thing you're going to do is draw horizontal guidelines to let you know how tall your letters are going to be. Of course, the distance between these lines are going to depend on your project. You know, how tall do you want your letters to be? How big do you want them to be? Between each group of these three lines, you'll have a space, of course, where you're not going to write, and I usually draw X's there so I can easily identify this space. Okay, so once you have these horizontal guidelines, what you're going to do is rotate your ruler and line up the angle measurement with one of these horizontal guides. Now, as I say in this blog post, usually 52 to 55 degrees is recommended, so I am going to do 53. So I'm going to line up my ruler with this line right here. And so my 53 degree would be right here, because here's my 50 degree. So let's do... Again, here's my line, 53, okay? So now I'm going to roll the ruler over and just start drawing these lines. And I'm using a pen because I plan on using this right here as an insert for envelopes in the future, okay? And then let me drag this down so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Basically what I'm doing is, if you look on the side of your parallel glider, you'll notice that you have measurements there as well. So I am marking my measurements at every ½ an inch, and I am drawing these lines. As I said in the post, it's not really going to help you with letter spacing, having these slant lines, but it actually will throw you off balance with spacing if the slant lines aren't consistent. So you'll want to make sure they're consistent. And again, I'm doing them ½ an inch apart. And this is really great for envelope templates like this one. Obviously, it takes a while, so it's not really feasible that you do this for every single envelope that you create if you're not using a light box. But if you are, then this is a great technique. Now I need to move the ruler up at this point, and I'll just make it parallel to this last line that I drew. And don't worry if your ink drags, like right there, you're still going to be able to see these lines and use the template. And there you have it. You have a good envelope template here that you can cut out and use in envelopes to make sure that you're getting a consistent slant. Of course, you can use this technique on practice sheets or whatever else you want to.